plus $6,536 profits. That's a trading result for our commodity and futures trading according to COT data and our fundamental weather analysis in week number 19. With this week's profit, we reached a new all-time high among our accounts. We are especially proud of having reached this result in our results in the past couple of weeks because the S&P 500 has declined even more in the past week. While the stock market prices are decreasing, we are making profits with our commodity trading. Welcome to Insider Week. In this video, I'm going to show to you the trades of this week and the corresponding results. Let's start with the COT strategy. By using the COT data released in the Commitment of Traders report every week for free in the internet, we derive our buy and sell signals. For that, we also use indicators. And on the daily chart, we look for the right timing to enter trades. With this strategy, we started into the week with an empty portfolio, and at the end of this week, we have 2 open positions in our portfolio, namely 8 long contracts in cotton and 1 long contract in gasoline. Let's have a look at the trades individually. In cotton, on the weekly chart, you can see that we received a buy signal in harmony with the current weekly uptrend. We can see that the seasonal trend is decreasing, however, we can see that the price is very strong and the trend continues its path to the upside. On the monthly chart, we can see that there is still enough space for the price to move to the upside until it reaches the high from 2011. That's a price level that cotton could potentially reach. On the daily chart, you can see that we had a great and successful trade in cotton a couple of weeks before. This week, we used the correction that appeared to enter the market again. We are currently long in this market with 8 long contracts and we are well in the win. The next market is gasoline. Here, the COT data delivered to us a buy signal a couple of weeks ago. On the monthly chart, you can see that the resistance level that was formed in 2008 has been breached again. On the daily chart, you can see that we used the correction to enter this market with our long trade. We used a relative wide stop-loss level and we wait for our target price to be reached. Now let's have a look at our champion strategy. It is based on the COT data as well, but it delivers more and more frequent COT signals. Furthermore, it uses 10 entry patterns, which means that it gives the trader more trading opportunities. For this strategy, it's important that the trader has strong focus and that he is experienced with risk and money management. We started into the week with 2 open positions, namely 2 short contracts in silver and 7 short contracts in the 10-year T-notes. During the week, we made another trade in cotton, and at the end of this week, we have an empty portfolio because we closed all our positions. This week's net result of the champion strategy amounts to $6,536. Let's have a review on the trades that produced this result. The first trade in the strategy was the 10-year T-notes. As you can see, the entry was not ideal. We were not patient enough. We should have waited for the correction to appear to take a short trade. You can see that previously the trend of this market was very bearish. However, now the price turned around and we were forced to exit the market with a loss. In silver, the price moved into our direction. We were very well in the win and we decided to exit the trade to counterbalance the loss from the 10-year T-notes. With this decision, we closed the trade before the target price was reached. And as you can see, parts of the further move and the potential gain was lost because of that. Nevertheless, it was a conscious decision to close it and we made a nice profit. The next market is cotton. We have a position in cotton in each account. Because of that, we decided to close the position at the end of this week to not hold an open position over the weekend, and thus we could reduce our risk. However, we still expect cotton price to increase furthermore, and we will look for re-entry possibilities. The next account is our weather trading account. Here we analyze fundamental weather trading news and combine them with the COT data. These trades are usually long-term trades. We are currently long in 2 commodities, namely in cotton and in rough rice. We furthermore have long open positions in commodity stocks, RRC and SWN. Let's have a look at the trades individually. As you can see from this US map, The warm weather front moves from the region where cotton is cropped to the region where corn is cropped, and we can already see that the markets have reacted to that. On the daily chart of cotton, you can see that our past trade was very successful. Because we expect that the cotton price is furthermore increasing, we use this correction here to enter this market again. Let's have a look at the news. We can see a couple of news that India has already banned parts of the grains export. This news relates especially to wheat and rice, and for those markets, we can assume that there is going to be upwards price pressure. On the chart from Rough Rice, you can see that we have this market on our watch list for a long time already. We had an extremely successful long trade in the past in this market, and we used the correction to enter this market again. We are currently long in this market with 4 contracts, and we expect to see a further trend continuation to the upside. In our weather trading strategy, one event can't be missed, and that's this year's Atlantic hurricane season. We analyzed this event very carefully and we selected 2 commodity stocks, one of them being RRC and the other one being SWN. We plan to hold both positions until September. Now let's have a look at the CRB Index as usual. That's a commodity price index, and we can see that the price moves around the resistance level from the past. We can see that it hasn't breached through that level yet. For now, we expect a further trend continuation to the upside because of the previous strong bullish trend. For the next week, we consider both in our portfolio, long and short trades, maybe a slightly larger amount of long trades on our watch list. That's it from our side this week. Have you already used the COT data for your own trading decisions? If yes, we would love to see in the comments what your experience with it was and what value it contributed to your trading. If you haven't heard about the COT data yet, please have a look at our website where we have the up-to-date COT data and where we explain to you how to use it for your trading. If you like the content of this video and you want to know more information about COT data and commodities trading, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you all many successful trades for the next trading week. And as always, be aware of the risk, because risk management is the key to success in trading.